those other guys. I'm not. I'm okay on Billy Bob Cooter or whatever his name is. Uh,
When I said it, I wanted to
I'm
say pause
cool.
too.
I'm cool.
Took the Chiefs on over, took my home.
So I posed the question at the bottom because I think this is where I'm at this point. And you tell me, and we'll add some reports from like WIP. I think Acho spoke on it. We'll get all these videos out to kind of see where you kind of land if you agree with their statements or not. But I'll ask you, bro, and I ask the people out there. Do you think OCs are passing on the Eagles? And if they are passing on the Eagles, do you think it's because of Nick Sirianni, or do you think it's because of Jalen Hurts?
I think it's a good question. I mean, I think this has a lot to do with it. What we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I think I think this is a part of that. This is a reason why potentially we don't really know the situation. There's only really two people we talked about. Mike
Yeah.
McDaniels, obviously, we would really have loved Mike McDaniels to come here. It looked like he wasn't interested in coming here from the door. I only think he came in for an interview. So to me, that tells me that he had his mind made up of where he wanted to be. Obviously, Los Angeles closer to him to be closer to home. Situation there is okay, I guess.
Yeah, I heard it was
Um,
a wife thing too.
yeah,
I heard the Dolphins owe him 26 million, I think,
right. So
over
he
the next two
Gucci,
years.
Gucci. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and then his wife's from the area.
Yeah, so I knew
So,
something with his family. He wanted to be closer to home,
yeah, that's what I
potentially.
heard.
Right? I don't think it was anything like that. Was like, oh no way, the Eagles are this cursed organization. I don't think that's what it was. I think we would love to have that creativity as the offensive coordinator. If he was
Mhm.
looking to potentially get back as far as being a head coach again, this would be the path. Trends tell you that, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then I think Dabo. I think that was the biggest one, but Dabo came in. So I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a that's that don't to me that's not a Jalen thing. That sounds as if something that's happening within, potentially, the organization or he has familiarity. He has Jalen familiarity. He has
Mhm.
Saquon Barkley familiarity. So it must be something that the numbers may not have been right, or what they want him to do may not be right, or maybe they wanted Nick to, what I'm saying. Who knows? I'm speculating. So
For sure.
I don't think this is for me, and I'm biased. I feel like I'm on the protective side of Jalen, but I think this is only two people, right? And the problem is that the radio, the local
Right.
media, everybody want
Yeah,
to
let's
jump
keep
to
AJ
this.
Brown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll get to that too.
Everybody wants to jump to this negative conclusion off of a day after somebody makes a decision. We got to pipe down, man. We just got to pipe down. Everybody has to calm down. We just ran out an offensive coordinator out the building, right? We just
Mhm.
did that. People are going to have reservations coming here and understanding that pressure of being an offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles. So that has to kind of come into. We did egg day house, right? Coming to the egg house was egg. People know that.
Yeah.
So as fans, and I'm not blaming fans, but we are all a part of this problem. Between the fans, between the media, the organization, the players, including Jalen, Nick Sirianni, of course, is going to lead that. Is a part of potentially why it's tougher right now to get offensive coordinator because the expectations are so high. There's no room for failure right now, and a lot
Yeah,
of
and
people don't want
to
to get behind that wheel because it's like shit. I want to be here for another few years. I don't want to taint my career, and that could be something that's happening here.
yeah, and I think I think the problem for me at least, and we'll get to some videos here in a minute, is that how is this job not the best job on the market?
As an offensive coordinator,
Yeah,
but it's a
with
gift.
all
And
these
it's a
tools
gift. It's a gift and a curse, though.
and then the autonomy that's we quote unquote that we're hearing is the rumor that it's going to be your offense and whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah, it's a
That's
it's a gift and a curse.
so it's just like I don't understand how this is not possibly the best OC job in the market. You're coming off a Super Bowl win, and then this year also you got whatever this year happened, but like this team is still good and it's got stars everywhere. It's an all-star team. Like
You
that's
got
what
a
it is.
top defense also to help you along that way.
Yeah,
It's a great landing spot,
right,
but that
right.
landing spot means you got to perform. And some cats don't want that fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Someone to sit on that
Hey,
26 million. What the fuck, Don? Bro,
Don.
I called the cops up there in Michigan for you, make sure you was good.
What's up, Don? Don? Oh, he switched up, right? He already on basketball mode too, right? Them Detroit Pistons is up there. I think number one in the division, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Good to see you,
Um,
Don. Though.
yeah. Good to see you, Don, for sure. But yeah, no, for sure. I think that, I mean, it's just like you said, a gift and a curse, and I think that it is tough. You know, it's I just can't see why you would go to Tennessee. They ain't shit in Tennessee. I see
Mhm.
Cam. Do you want to mold him? I mean, they just hired a new head coach, so you're not getting a new head coaching job there, right? They just hired Salah, so it's just like, really?
I think that could be it. So this is what we do know, right? Facts came in, and Brian Dable came in here,
Yes, he
had an
did come in
interview.
there.
He came here, had an interview,
Yes,
and then when he got out of here, he said, "Nah, I'm cool." If he wasn't interested, he would never came. He would have did what Mike McDaniels did. Hey, catch me on the Zoom call, and we're gonna figure it out as I'm on my way to LA.
we have this. Let me
You know what
see.
I'm saying? So to me, it's telling me that something happened there. Whereas though he's saying that Tennessee is a better fit for me because maybe, obviously, we know Robert Saleh is a defensive guy. He's going to be focused on the defense, and Brian Dabo is going to have full autonomy, like we know he's going to have of that offense, and can make all the directions on that end. I'm pretty sure if he was to go to Tennessee, where we are quote unquote saying you'll have full autonomy of the offense, but we know how Howie works. We know how Nick Sirianni has been working over the past few years. So yeah,
So here it is. Here's the confirmed and complete interview schedule so far for the Philadelphia Eagles. Somebody had put this up. Uh, is it Dabo or Deep Dabo, right?
Brian Dabo.
Dabo, yeah. So Dabo is still out there, but Mike McDaniels obviously already signed. I don't think anybody else on here signed as of yet. But these are the selections that are out there and that have interviewed for the OC job here in Philadelphia. The red kind of diamonds are, what you would expect. You go through a series of interviews. That's the first interview. I'm not sure what the diamond means. means I'm assuming the stars of the group that you kind of want and love. I know Mike Kafka was a quarterback here. Josh Grizzard has some experience with dealing with stars. Jim Bob Cooter is a kind of out of that Sirianni. He worked with Sirianni when Sirianni was with the Colts. Bobby Slowick was a pass game coordinator, not really an OC. And then you got Charlie Weiss Jr., who Charlie Weiss, the father, really didn't really not do nothing. Charlie Weiss was in New England Patriots OC for a while, and then he was the head coach of Notre Dame for a while, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
So those are the guys that are out there. Before we get to some videos here talking about this, any name on here that piques your interest? I think all these names outside Brian Dabo is not something that the fans would get excited about.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if we're going to go this far, Bobby Slowick, obviously, you're getting part of that tree. Somebody that understands that offense that we will want from Mike McDaniel. So I will definitely take a look at that as far as being a passing game coordinator for that team. And I didn't mind Charlie Wise. I thought he did a great job coming out of after the Lane Kiffin leaving, and was able to lead that team to some victories moving forward. I think Charlie Wise is a young guy. Most likely would be with us for a while. Will take some time, most likely, to coordinate that type of offense. The question is, would it still fall underneath the Nick Sirianni's style potentially because he's so young? But those are the two names I would go. I wouldn't go with those other guys. I'm okay on Billy Bob Cooter or whatever his name is. Um,
When I said it, I wanted to
I'm
say
cool.
pause too.
I'm cool. So, all right, we're gonna go. If we're not gonna get those top two, I'd rather just go young and let's
Right.
build. Right, we
Mhm.
got a quarterback gonna be here for the next few years. Obviously, Devontae will be here for the next few years. We don't know. Question mark on AJ. Our defense will get stronger and better. Saquon's locked in for a little bit, so we'll build on that O line. We'll replace our tight ends. I think you get some time with that offense with these new guys and build from there.
What do you mean by this, Chris Cook? I'm not sure. And Jay, Mike is going to, because Mike went to Tennessee. No,
Mike went to Chargers.
Chargers. I'm sorry. Yeah, Chargers. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that, bro. All right, let's take a look. Listen to what the airways are talking about on the radio. Still talking about this OC.